is Kat Hayes. I am a project coordinator with Illinois Recovery Corps. Today's video is going over what Illinois Recovery Corps is, along with me telling a little bit about my experience and journey with Illinois Recovery Corps. So to go ahead and tell you what Illinois Recovery Corps is, it is a program based out of impact.us up in Minnesota. They started a branch of Recovery Corps here in Illinois to help address the opioid crisis we have been dealing with that has been exacerbated by COVID within the last 2 years. Different participants work with various different treatment centers and also recovery community organizations and recovery community centers across the state of Illinois to go ahead and expand services for these organizations and also help those who are in their process of recovery from addiction. I chose to serve with Illinois Recovery Corps and AmeriCorps because I saw this as my chance to make a difference where I had seen people struggling within the last 2 years because of COVID. In 2020, I was able to complete my externship as a medical assistant at a primary care physician's office, and I got to see firsthand how much pandemic had impacted people and their ability to cope with things. Some of them had turned to substance use, others were floundering, not able to cope with everything, and I saw this as my ability to bring my experiences, my gifts, my abilities and skills to try and create supports within the community to support people as they are recovering not just from substance use, but from the trauma that has been the last 2 years of the pandemic. I've grown a lot of ways, both professionally and personally this year. It's been really great because I've gotten to expand my skill set as far as professional development. I've become a certified smart recovery facilitator. I renewed my certification for both basic life support for healthcare providers and mental health first aid. I've gotten to do more professional development in ways of, I got to take an intro course to project management. I've also learned more about mental health crisis skills and helping somebody through a crisis. One of the workshops I attended is called Question, Persuade, Refer. So lots of great professional development. I've been excited to be able to have this chance to expand that to push me further in my career as a medical health professional. Personally, this has challenged me in a lot of ways of giving up some of my, preconceived notions about the substance use recovery process. And it's also been a place for me to come and, as I'm learning different things about mental health care, I've been able to apply some of that to my own recovery journey from being a person with lived experience. The decision to serve is one of the best ones I've made. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. It's a great opportunity for career development and career growth, professional development. It's also a great opportunity to push yourself into growing more as a person. You will definitely be challenged to grow. You also may have fun along the way. I've enjoyed just about every aspect that I've done of my job. I love the fact that I get to work in mental health care. I love the people I work with. And I've gotten to have more fun and more freedom to create those fun opportunities than I would in a standard 9-to-5 office job. So for positions with Illinois Recovery Corps across Illinois and also for Chestnut Health Systems, there are 2 different positions. The first being a recovery navigator. A recovery navigator is somebody who goes into the clinical setting and they are someone with lived experience of having been in recovery from substance use, and they go into the clinical setting to help people who are in the process of recovery themselves. You serve as kind of a role model, as a peer mentor, also with resource navigation and the recovery process navigation, because you stand as, like I said, sort of a role model for these people, and you speak from your own lived experience of like, hey, I've been through that, I know what you're going through. But it's also like, hey, these are resources I used in my recovery journey. That is a position that is a 40 hours a week commitment. It's full-time. This is a paid position. Depending on your length of contract, you get paid $1,100 every 2 weeks. That can be anywhere between about $15,000 to $26,000 depending on the length of your service year. Other benefits for that include you have paid insurance if you need help with childcare. The other really cool thing, it's a big part of why I also chose to serve, is at the end of your service year, as you've completed it, you get what's called an education award, and with that you get to take, it's over $6,000 to apply towards student loans, or to go ahead and take and go back to school for whatever program you might be interested in. The second position is a recovery project coordinator. That's what I am. With this, you'll work with whatever organization you're with to go ahead and you're developing capacity to expand services for that organization. And that's usually like peer recovery support services, also developing the peer workforce for getting more people to work as certified recovery support specialists. And with that, your project that you're working on is going to look different from organization to organization. Commitment for that is full-time. It's 40 hours a week, and that has different lengths of your contracted term of service, and it's the same amount of money you would be getting as a recovery navigator, ranging from about $15,000 to $26,000, and that's $1,100 every 2 weeks before tax. And then that also comes with 100% covered insurance, child care if you're needing assistance with that. And then also at the end of your service year, you get that really nice education award of over $6,000 to go back to school or to apply to any student loans you might have. Thanks everybody for watching this spotlight on Illinois Recovery Corps. If you are interested in joining, we will go ahead and provide links down in the box below for more information for serving at Chestnut Health Systems. We will also include information if you are in other areas of Illinois for where you might be able to find your local organization that has Illinois Recovery Corps program.